suplex speed dummies. We usually mostly use them for speed drill techniques, replacing a big part of the warm-up we're doing drills because they're a lot lighter than the traditional brown and black vinyl dummies down in the corner, which we use those mostly for power training right after intense practice, towards the end of the practice mostly. And yeah, follow me this way. The elastic benzene ropes on the corner are the high intensity rope training system. We use it mostly for strength training, conditioning training, cardio training, flexibility, workouts that helping us to rebuild the body, what I call it, and help us with our recovery and prevent injuries. The gladiator wall behind these safety panels, we use it for strength conditioning, for flexibility, for isometric training, a lot of programming here, as you already see, with these three tools that I just mentioned to you. And mostly, we can keep these walls right in the wrestling room and conditioning our wrestlers. And when we decide to wrestle, we put these panels, which are very easy to put, and we continue wrestling, and somebody runs into the walls, they're safe. That was the purpose of it. Now come this way. See this? We have some dummy attackers one of them are over there. We took them down because we were doing some other training programs here, workouts. The attackers are right here. Easy to replace them and move them whenever we don't need them. These are the Bulgarian bags. This side are mostly the heavier bags for when we train power training, strength training. For these crazy exercises that we're doing, these rotational exercises are very, very difficult to keep the heavy bags right here. We have, for example, these bags are 58 pounds, this bag is 66 pounds, and this one is 84-pound bag. They're huge. All right, come this way. And we have some more bags here. We have some other training tools. We call these platforms. Some people call them plyo boxes, but these are just designed here for our needs. For example, we're doing a lot of partner lifting exercises. They're mostly strength exercises, but specifically for wrestlers. We also do lift weights, squat rack. We do cleans, but also we combine also this training, the strength training with the traditional Olympic lifting with our functional training, with the Bulgarian bags, with accessories. We have the Spartan bar here, a lot of core training, and I'm going to show you something right away, the Spartan bar. Different variations of push-ups and upper body training, especially on the shoulders. For Greco and freestyle gut wrench defense, many different ways of holding the bar. Also, the bar is racking, and there's so many training programs with this training tool. That's probably the only metal part. This is called a metal corner here. We keep the metal part away from the mats. Once you step on the mats, only soft equipment we bring, like the Bulgarian bags, like these suplex bales, as you see. Suplex bales. This one is a 26-pounder. You drop it, it's safe. You can drop it on the mat. You can do multiple exercises. And mainly it's safe, and we can use it for kids and for our high-profile wrestlers. These suplex balls, they also appropriate for the mat. And as you see, we have some new innovations like this dummy attacker that can be used for not only for wrestlers, but also from like judo, where we put the gi on it, the judo and kickboxing and MMA and so on and so on and so on. So that's kind of the tour. You can look at these bags right here, how we line them up. I can say a few things. Let's say if you have one Bulgarian bag and it's only one weight, For example, this one is 22 pounds, this one is 26 pounds. You use it mostly for muscular endurance training. What that means is like hitting sets for like 20 reps and more in one set, or if you go by seconds, go for like 30 seconds non-stop to a minute to 3 minutes. The other day I put a record here performing for about 4 minutes. I perform about 249 spins, and then as soon as I did that, two of my wrestlers beat my record right here, right after this demonstration. One of the kids did 300, the other one did 270, the other kid did 300, and then later one of my best instructors beat everybody by 300 and how many, Holly?
I think 338?
338, 308.
308.
And then another instructor did 300 and what? 300 and
Singapore did 510.
510.
Brendan, yeah.
Can you imagine? And that's a heck of a workout. I don't know if I can ever beat 500. But anyway, just to give you a kind of idea, what will you? Because a lot of people say these bags are too light. Well, too light if you squat with this or pressing it. That's too light, of course. Then we use the barbells right here. We do lift weights. We like the weights. But when you come close to competition, you better have a good program, you know, with exercises that are more wrestling-oriented exercises, a lot of rotations. For example, I haven't been on the mat for like 5-6 months. The other day, Monday, I went on the mat with Jaden Scallinger. He's a lot younger than me, but world champion, 17 years old, and I was able to go with him. I don't say I'll beat Jaden anymore, but I can tell you I'm not afraid to get injured because I do a lot of rotation still for my just overall fitness. And anything I give to my athletes, I test before. So I know exactly how it works, and that's how I create the training programs, which is the essential part. What I'm talking about, I'm just showing equipment, don't even show the exercise because a lot of them are on YouTube right now. But the essential part are the programming, and through your platform with Track Wrestling, you guys are great partners. I would like to offer anybody who wants more workouts for the Bulgarian back and suplex, those who have suplex, entire gym like us, because they have to think about the new renovating their wrestling rooms. With Sleepyhead, a lot of coaches are just used to 2 naked mats with the padded walls, and that's all. Maybe some guys over there thinking about, oh, I put a pull-up bar on the corner. I don't know if it's for pull-ups or for supporting the building. I am not sure. But if they see my wrestling room, I'm probably making some coaches jealous because I'm spoiled. But I work my butt off for all of these who want to train a little different. We train different. But that's why we have results, because we train different. I'm a little cocky because I have confidence what I'm talking about. So anybody can ask us questions. Send your request to info@suplex.com and say, Coach Iron promised me a workout. Can you help me? And I will be glad to help the brother wrestlers. Because the other dudes from other sports are asking me all these questions, but I always can put the wrestlers as a priority. Other sports are using suplex. I don't think I only do the Bulgarian back or suplex training for wrestlers. It's a lot more. Football players, boxers, MMA, judo, fitness, name them, little kids. And but I like wrestling is in my blood. That's why I'm mostly creative. And these people are just getting the information from me, and they modify it for their sport. So don't afraid to ask. Wrestlers have always been priority for me. It's my mission to help wrestling coaches and athletes to think different a little bit, out of the box. Don't think you'll know everything. I don't know everything, and I'm learning everything. Every day I'm learning something.